channel. It's me, the Tech Explorer. So today I'm here with another exciting tech vlog where we'll explore a cool piece of technology. So we will be talking about its functions, its advantages, and its even disadvantages that you should know about. So stick around us as we dive into how this technology makes our life easier, smarter, and more connected. So let's get started. So today we're going to talk about something we all use but often overlook. So this is the extension wire. So as you can see, this is the extension wire, the long cable with multiple sockets where we plug in our devices. So it might look like simple, but it plays a big role in powering up our gadgets safely and conveniently. So how does an extension wire work? So basically it extends the reach of your main power outlet. So inside it are insulated copper wires that carry electricity from the wall socket to multiple outlets or plugs. So when you plug your appliances, gadget, or chargers into the extension wire, it distributes power evenly. So it allowing you to use several devices at once because there are multiple sockets of it. So some modern extension wires also have power switches, fuse protection, or USB ports, which make them even more convenient and safer when you use it. The extension wire has a lot of advantages. First, it gives you extra reach, perfect when your wall socket is from where you need to plug your device. So second, it's very convenient since you can plug multiple gadgets in a one place. It's great for computers, TV, phone chargers, and other electronic devices. So third, many extension wires now come with safety features like circuit breakers or surge protectors to help prevent electrical overload and damage. And lastly, it's affordable and easy to find in any hardware or electronic store. Of course, there are also disadvantages of this extension wire. So, if you plug too many high power devices, it can cause overheating or even short circuits. Also, a low quality extension wire may break easily or have a poor insulation, which cause dangerous. And if you're not careful with cable placement, people can trip over it or it can get tangled with other wires. So, it's important to use it properly and choose a good quality one. So to sum it up, the extension wire may be a simple tool, but it's an essential part of our daily lives. It helps us power multiple devices, gives flexibility, and makes our spaces more organized and functional. Hi everyone, another day, another technology. So today, let's talk about something simple but very useful. This is the phone stand. So you might think it's just a small things, but actually it's a form of a technology. So technology is not always about high-tech machines or a computers. It can be also be simple inventions that make our daily lives easier, like this phone stand. So a phone stand helps us hold our phone in place while we watch videos, attend online classes, record vlogs, or make a video calls. It gives comfort and convenience. advantages. First, it gives you a hand-free convenience, so no need to hold your phone for a long time. Second, it prevents your phone from falling or keeping it safe and secure. Third, it improves your posture since you don't have to look down at your phone for too long. So, fourth, it's portable and affordable. So, you can bring it anywhere you go. And lastly, it helps make your setup look neat and organized, especially for vloggers and a content creator and students like us. Of course, there are also a few disadvantages. Some phone stands are not stable and may easily break if they're made of a cheap materials. Others might not fit all phone sizes, and some are not adjustable, so which can be uncomfortable for setting up of it. So also, if you rely on it too much, you might forget proper phone handling or placement. That's why it's important to choose a good quality phone stand and use it properly. To sum it up, the phone stand may look simple, but it's a great example of technology. It shows how even small inventions can make our daily lives easier and more comfortable. It reminds us that technology doesn't always have to be advanced. What matters is how it helps people. Another day, another technology. So today, let's talk about something small but super refreshing, the mini fan. Yes, this is the mini fan, the tiny fan we often use when it's hot or when we need a little bread on the go. It may look simple, but it's actually an amazing example of how technology helps us stay comfortable anytime and anywhere. Electric device that uses a motor and a blades to move air and create a cooling effect. So most mini fans are powered by batteries, USB ports, or a rechargeable power, which makes them easy to use wherever you go, whether at home, in school, or while traveling. So some modern mini fans even have adjustable speed like this. So built-in lights or quiet motors make them not just convenient but also smart and energy efficient. So the mini fan has a lot of advantages. First, it is a portable and easy to carry, so you can take it anywhere you go. Second, it gives instant cooling relief, especially during hot weather. Third, it is a rechargeable and energy saving, so you don't need always to need to plug on it. So fourth, it is affordable and easy to use, even for kids and also for students. Lastly, it is very useful during power interruptions or and outdoor activities. Of course, there are also some disadvantages these mini fans. So it usually have a limited power, so they can cool large spaces. They also need to be charged often, and if used for too long, the motor might overheat. So some low quality mini fans are not durable and can break easily. And since it's a small device, it only gives air to only one person, not just for group cooling. To sum it up, the mini fan may be small, but it's a great example of how technology helps us in our everyday life. So it reminds us that even a simple inventions can make a big differences, providing a comfort, convenience, and coolness anytime we need. Another day, another technology. So today we're going to feature something that's simple but very important in wiring and in network setup, the crimping tools. So how does a crimping tool work? So basically, it's a hand tool used to join two pieces of metal, usually a wire and a connector. So by compressing them together. So for example, when you're making a LAN cable, you use a crimping tool to attach the RG45 connector to the wire. So the tool presses the metal pins into the wire so the electrical connections become strong and secure. So there are different types of crimping tools. The manual, the ratchet type, or hydraulic, but they also have one main goal: to create a solid, safe, and long-lasting connections between cable and a connector. So this crimping tools has a lot of advantages. So first, it makes fast and strong connections, no need for soldering. Second, it gives us accurate and clean result. It's perfect for professional wiring. Third, it helps saves time and effort, especially for technicians and electricians. Fourth, it's easy to use and portable, so you can bring it anywhere you need it. So, lastly, it ensures safety since properly crimped wires prevent lost connections and short circuits. Of course, there are also some disadvantages of these crimping tools. So if you use the wrong size of crimping tool or connector, the connection might become weak or loose. So low quality tools can break easily or give poor results. Also, using a crimping tools requires skills and a accuracy. One small mistake can cause a connection to fail. So that's why it's important to choose the right tool and practice proper crimping techniques. To sum it up, the crimping tool may look simple, but it's a very important technology in wiring and electronics. It shows how even small tools can make a big impact in building our connections, both literally and digitally. So next time you say a crimping tool, remember it's a more than just a tool, it's a technology at work. Another day, another technology. So today we'll talk about one of the most common tools we use when using a computer, the mouse. So a mouse is an input device that allows us to control the pointer on the screen. So when we move the mouse, sensors inside it detect the movement and send signals to the computers, making the pointer move in the same directions. So most modern mouse are optical or wireless, which means they use light sensors instead of a rolling ball, and can connect via Bluetooth or a USB. So with just one click or scroll, you can open files, browse the internet, play games, and do many tasks faster and easier. So this computer mouse has many advantages. First, it gives us AC control and navigation. Moving the cursor is fast and accurate. Second, it helps us work efficiently, especially in editing, gaming, and designing. So, third, it's a comfortable to use and work well with almost any computer or laptop. So fourth, it's just a portable and affordable, so anyone can have one. And lastly, a mouse allows precise movement that make using the computer smoother and more enjoyable. Of course, there are few disadvantages. A mouse needs a flat surface to work properly. So some wireless mouse requires batteries that can run out quickly. And if you use for long hours, it can cause a hand strain or a wrist pain. So also, a low quality mouse might have a lag or stop working suddenly. So that's why it's important to choose a good one that fits your hand and your purpose. So to sum it up, the computer mouse is a small but powerful piece of technology. It shows how innovation can make our work faster, our games smoother, and our computer use more enjoyable. That's all for today's vlog. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more tech talk. This is your tech expert saying another day, another technology. See you in the next vlog. Bye bye.
I got so much motherfucking design on right now.